Yo, yo, here we go. First, I want to give credit to Russian Vids for this video, but it's such a great video. I gotta spread this. It looks like the sun is setting here. It must be a ball, right? I mean, it's going over the curve. You can't see it anymore. But we all know it's flat. Those who have done any research, and you can zoom right back in on a ship when it does this. If it was a ball and it was curved, you could not zoom back in on it. You just couldn't zoom on it. It would be over around the corner. It'd be over the curve or around the corner, say, like a 90 degree, but not 90 degrees. So let's just watch this. Zoom back in on the sun. Look, it's over a curve, right? No. It's flat, and it's perspective that blocks the lower. Watch it rise. Oh, it rose. We just made the sun rise, right? By zooming in on it. Sorry, there's no curve. Just like these telephone poles are not getting shorter. Watch it. Watch it with that. I'm just kidding. Look, they're the same height. It's just perspective. And see, you zoom back out. It must be around the corner again. No, it's just flat perspective. And you can zoom right back in on it, and it's above. It's above. Look at that. That's just amazing. You can do this with boats, ships, buildings, you name it. And look, the sun's close. And another thing, there's clouds behind it. They're blocking the clouds. I mean, I got a picture with a plane above the sun and the shadows on the clouds. I mean, you're talking about this flying high as an eagle, that Iron Maiden song, fly as high as the sun, fly as high as an eagle. The sun's right there. I mean, you can fly higher than the sun, even eagles do. And look at this. The sun is blocking these clouds. How can the sun be blocking these clouds if it's supposed to be outside of our atmosphere, 93 million miles away? It could not block these clouds. It could not block these clouds behind it. You got some in front of it. It's within the clouds. And the fact that in the middle of the day that you can't look into the sun and you feel the heat proves locality, because you can look at it in the morning. You can look at the sun in the morning, and you can look at the sun in the evening. It's called sun gazing. You should do it. And when you do this, you don't burn your eyes out because it's further away from you. As it gets closer locally, you can't look at it in the middle of the day. It's too close. It burns your eyes. It's too close. It's local now. It's too close. And then when it goes far enough away, you can look at it again. You can sun gaze. This proves locality. If it was 93 million miles away, I mean, you're talking, what would, a couple thousand miles even make any difference at all with this, like the differences we're talking about, feeling the heat on your face, and then it goes away, you don't feel the heat, looking into it, and then you can't look at it, and then you can. I mean, that wouldn't happen, folks. Seriously. I just wish he would stop calling Alex Jones Bill Hicks, because that's a discredit. He loses all kinds of credibility with me when he does that retarded shit. This Russian Vids guy, I really like him, except for when he's spreading that disinfo about Alex Jones and Bill Hicks, because that loses all credibility. Anybody in their right mind, I knew Bill Hicks years before I knew Alex Jones. It's a totally different consciousness. They killed his ass at 32 because he was exposing too much proof. This guy clearly hasn't watched any of Bill Hicks's stand-up. You got to watch every one of them. He's completely different consciousness. The face doesn't match up in any way. The voice clearly doesn't match up in any way. The personality absolutely doesn't match up. He's a completely different person. They whacked his ass at 32 years old. Let's see, 94, 95, 96. No. And then, and you can go back, and Alex Jones is in there. Totally different people, just losing all kinds of credibility with me. So, look at this shit. Gravity. See? Gravity. So if you really do these real experiments, you can never make water stick to anything without containing it. It has to have a container. There's no container here. When you try to take a ball, any ball, and pour water on it, it just doesn't stick to it. It has to have a container. So we can't do this in real life, so they're lying. And then they'll say, well, oh, it's gravity. No, it's density, and it's dense force and buoyant force. And you can prove that. The fact that I can move around, up is up and down is down, so relativity is nonsense. So Einstein, and then Einstein throws out the ether. When Michelson Morley proves an ether, he throws that out to make relativity work. And we all know up is up and down is down. So gravity's nonsense, relativity's nonsense, evolution's nonsense. All this crazy shit with no proof. They're all theories, everything. They're all theories. None of the shit works. It's insane. Yo. Now, the sun goes around us, above us, just imagine a train on a track or a race car just going around and around in a circle. Except the sun goes on an electromagnetic track spiraling up and down, inner and out, the sun expands its loop in and out as it goes up and down. It's in and out, up and down, in and out, up and down. And it's just going around and around in a circle. Now, and even on a certain perspective, you can see this. You can see this going in a circle if you're at the right angle. Now watch this thing. Look at that. Look at that. As it goes down. Or not, it's not going down. It's going further out of our perspective. It's getting further away. It's getting further away, and you can pull it right back to you with the camera, with the zoom lens. Oops, hold up. You're not spinning. You're not rotating. You're not moving. It's stationary. The sun is moving above us. The moon and sun. The hare and the tortoise. That's where you get the story from. The hare and the tortoise. Everybody knew this forever. They rotate above us, and then so does the firmament with the stars fixed. That's why they have Orion's belt attached and fixed to the Great Pyramids forever. That's why you can use sextants and sundials and gyroscopes, all this stuff to sextants and sundials to get the time, sextants to try, and then you can use the firmament. The stars at night, because they're fixed. Constellations wouldn't exist if you're flying through space. Stars are fixed to Orion's belt. They're fixed, and that's how you can navigate. Sailors navigated for thousands of years using the night stars, the night sky. Look at this. Look at that. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Look at that. Bye-bye. And it's local. Why isn't this lit over here? It's only lit here. Proves some more locality. Uh-oh.